What's good, YouTube land? Collector here. Somebody who definitely needed Classics 2.0, or is it 3.0? It's Mirage. Yeah, we've had a couple Mirages over the past. There was obviously the Classics one, which I don't have, but I've heard, but looks weird from the pictures I've seen. And then there was one in Combiner Wars, which was Y. And also, no. But now there's this guy who's apparently a fan vote. Oh, right. I was confused by that in the Impactor video. Because they announced early days. They did release a fan vote that I saw. It was like, it was an Autobot versus Decepticon. So there was like, Spinister versus Wheeljack. And while Impactor isn't a Decepticon, they put Impactor up against Mirage. And there was one other set I don't remember. But we are getting the Spinister and Wheeljack. Spinister, I think, is in Siege, but I know Wheeljack is in Earthrise. Makes sense, I guess. But this guy's here now. I finally found him. So he's also right there. It's not a Mirage, but it is Mirage. But it's not Sabotage. God, how many bad Mirage puns, like Mirage jokes, could I make? There's an action shot of him. There's him in his obligatory product shots, holding a Decepticon gun. How dare you? But there's an Autobot gun right there as well. There's the top. And that picture, we get to go back to talking about this picture. I'm struggling on things for Mirage. I don't really know much about him. There is I believe he's still readily available in a third-party figure of Mirage, Ocular Max Sphinx, I think it is. Who, I don't know if he's held up well, because I haven't seen anything about it, but... No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the instructions. God dang it. Yeah. I'm wondering, should I just rip off every other toy reviewer now that we're all getting demonetized and everyone's like not going to be able to support themselves on toy reviews anymore? Should I just maybe I should call myself Internet Personality, that weird collector, or something like that, or Plastic Addict 2.0 or something. I mean, unlike those guys, I don't make money off this. Oh, there's the... Like, this is not my job. I have a part-time job. So it's like, I do this for fun. I've never expected to make money, even though I had my channel monetized before that stupid 1,000 subs thing. Is this gun a missile launcher? No, it's... Oh, it's... it's a fake out. It's a fake out, goddamn. There we go. Do. Looking up Mirage. Do 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 do. Looking up Mirage. 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 Is it old? Oh, so he's a rich guy. Okay, so he's basically, he sounds very similar to Trax, but he's basically a rich guy with fighting alongside. Yeah, so there's the classics one. Looking at it, it looks okay, but Combiner one, it's hilarious. The fact that for Combiner Wars they repainted Mirage from freaking what was it? Drag strip, yeah. But because normally whenever there's a Mirage mold, they tend to repaint drag strip out of it. So it's kind of like, haha, this time he gets it first. I'm liking this guy. Liking how he looks. Yeah. It's styled after his cartoon appearance and based off an F1 racer. Distinctly different model from his original. Interesting. Cybertronian version of a. Yeah. It's a Cybertronian version of an F1 racer. And for the fan vote, he was part of a 3-pack with an impactor who had a more Centurion style helmet, like because the helmet he had in the review in the standalone toy is a more Marvel UK helmet. The one he comes with in the 3-pack is a different mold, and along with they did a whoa, where did the light go? Lights. Darn, I always wanted to do that. But he came with a, I believe it was a repaint, not of Cog, but of who's the other guy? The one who turned into a jet. I don't even see him. He must be on my other table. I think that was the other mold. It was a Power Dasher Aragon. Yeah. No, he is a repaint of Cog. Okay. He was a repaint of Cog, yeah. And they did a version of this guy, but in completely translucent blue plastic, which, in my opinion, doesn't make sense at all. Featuring a toy accurate head. Huh. But yeah. Okay. So this guy looks pretty good. Looks solid and well built. There's nothing really hollow. Well, pieces are hollow, but they're actually filled in, which is nice. The backs of his legs are filled in with his vehicle mode front, because this guy does quite a bit of faking. Those his vehicle mode is hidden away in his legs. His wheels are right there. for one thing. But other than that, I like the look of him. I like Mirage's style. He looks cool. I'm happy to have him. Head sculpt. I can kind of see why, I don't know. He's called Sphinx because he kind of has like a pharaoh helmet sort of deal going on with the it's hard to explain, but it's a nice looking helmet with the brighter blue eyes and a sober face. I love how he used that Autobot insignia. Is like, I am an Autobot, even though really he doesn't understand who the people he's fighting with are. I love his weapon. It's very reminiscent of like that 80s indistinguishable Zap weapon look, but just without the silver. Like it looks pretty cool, and it actually looks like a gun. Nothing comes off, nothing extraneous. It just looks like a gun with, I guess, an ammo clip right there. I don't know. And he has his iconic, I guess it's iconic, but missile launching. Oh, I didn't. With the fake bit at the end, that is hilarious. That caught me completely off guard. I legitimately thought when I pulled this out, I thought I broke it. I was like, can this as you saw, I was like, can this fire? And then this popped out. I'm like, wait, what? But you can also tab it in here. Can he hold it like this? He can kind of hold it like a missile hammer. Okay. And I guess he could hold the small piece like something. I don't know. He can hold the missile in his arm, in his hand. The missile can go there. There's a spine. Ow, that looks like it hurts. It's a really tiny rocket pack at that point. And then you just have like a harpoon gun right here. But the gun can also peg in there. And all the 5mm points, there's one on each shoulder. Yay, combat system. There's one on the pieces, one on each thigh right here. And there's one on each foot. So he can skate, I guess, on a bomb. I don't know. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint. A little bit of side to side. But look a little bit of up and down, side to side, you know. It's a ball joint. Shoulder, the universal joint, all the way out, all the way up and down, very nice. Looks solid. Yeah, that shoulder piece can go up and follow. Looks very natural. The shoulder piece can actually stay there. You do have a bicep swivel and an elbow, as I just showed, 90 degrees. And does he have a wrist swivel? No, but he has a hinge due to transformation. Waist. Swivel. Very nice, 360. There's a Tamashi port in his butt, if you want. Hips. Go all the way forward. Go all the way out. They can split apart if you want. There's a thigh swivel. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, he's the kind of action figure that if I had him fight others, he would probably just start disassembling himself. Oh, there's also a forward hinge. So if you wanted to really reach in front of himself, if you want him to actually reach in front of himself, you just have to start transforming him. But it does tab in. All right. Knee, about 90 degrees or so. And you do have that joint. And you also have these joints, which are for transformation, but also forward on the ankle and You do have a, what, can you see? You do have an ankle tilt. I'd say that's up to Siege standards of good posability. It's all solid. It's all. Don't really know what I'd say is missing, but let's take a look at the transformation. Can remove his guns, put them off to the side, fold in the hand, and start transforming. Huh. I guess do this. What? Oh. And does it go like, I think it goes like this. And then everything just, hopefully, tabs in. Here we go. What the? Hinges up. Okay. Wheels fold out. Head folds in. Thankfully. Don't want to have visible head syndrome. What am I? Oh. I guess rotate these out. Oh my god. Zero editing, so I have to do this kind of on the fly. Again. Oh my god, stop folding up. I get your piece of paper with hinges, but stop. Yes, these pieces come. Are they? Is it gonna? There we go. I imagine you would rotate those at this point. Or what am I doing with the? Oh, I'm folding the feet in as well. Okay, stop. And then this piece goes like, how does it go? Like that. There we go. And I imagine all this stuff tabs together. I'm probably skipping ahead, but I don't care. And then this comes in. Oh, actually, I'm not. Yeah. Doing things a little bit out of order, but, and then, how does this peg in? Like that. And then, oh, wait. No. Come on. Because the silver piece, the gray piece that is the arms is supposed to go down, I believe, and tab in. Ah. Or is it not supposed to? I'm just being dumb. It looks like there's a spot. Yeah, there's a spot to rest. Right in that translucent plastic between those two circles right there. And there's that T section right. Okay, it does, but it just didn't feel like it did. There we go. And that's your alt mode. Yeah, it's it's a sport. It's a odd version of an F1. He's got a secondary hood right here, but other than that, I kind of like the look of it. there aren't a lot of sports cars in Transformers. They're very normally traditionally high end cars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and stuff like that, and Fairlady Zeds, or they're like workhorse vehicles like trucks and vans and generic cars. Whoops, why did I do that? So this kind of car is like kind of rare, at least in I think from what I've seen, because it's really only him and Dragstrip are like the two main ones of this type of vehicle, which is why they end up getting like repainted as each other so often, because they're really the only one. The only other one you could do is not even a Transformer; it's a GoBot homage with a freaking. I don't remember the GoBot's name, but there's no real cockpit thing because it's on Cybertron. There's nobody driving, so there's like kind of molding to be a cockpit or like a not a cockpit. Where a person sits in the car. There's no interior of the car, no windscreen or anything. Like there's molding, and you could probably get away with painting that, but it might look bad in the robot mode. So, kind of glad they didn't. And as we kind of mentioned, that's still kind of funny. There is another huge Autobot insignia on the front of this. The wheels are hard plastic, but they roll pretty well. They've got whoa. I think there's a there's a bit of clearance. They're not hindered by anything like mold flash. They're that kind of connection right there. They actually have silver paint on them. What a surprise! Oh, and we didn't even finish the look. Because this is War for Cybertron, you're on Cybertron, you gotta have your weapons. Yeah. Although this tab feels a little bit there's one right here as well on the back of the gun that I didn't notice before. But other than that, there's actually no other available ports. They've all been hidden in the vehicle. Wow. Are there any hard points? There actually aren't in the vehicle mode. Oh, there's one on the right in there on the chest. And I don't think there are any in the arms. Let me transform him again. Start by doing this. You can unpeg everything. Whoop. 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 Huh. 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 And do. Very simple, but like I like the extending spine kind of transformation thing. And then whoa. And it actually does it tabs it. So yeah, there are no hard points. There's actually only one right there on his chest. That's a bit strange. You'd think you'd have more being in the siege line, but oh well. Actually, I can keep transforming him back and forth. He's probably gonna sit right here with me. He's probably gonna be my desk toy for a while. Because this is a fun transformation. Like you kind of have to think about it a little bit, but like it's fairly easy. It doesn't like there's nothing like egregiously like you get out of oh what am I talking about? There's no real order of operations to how you have to do it. You can do it however you want. Come on there. I feel like this is like a really dramatic change. Like this is it's a good solid transformation. I'm don't know what I'm trying to get at really. There is Cybertronian, as I've obviously been ignoring the whole time, on each side of him. Now, I've taken a look at the barricade. I haven't bought him, but he's using the very obviously smokescreen version of the head for the Prowl, Blue Streak, etc. mold. So it is kind of confirmed that we will be getting a blue smokescreen. But I looked at this Cybertronian, and for some reason, Blue Streaks, not blue, smokescreens, signature phrases of like slot fever and stuff like that. 21. Oh, right. Because this guy had a decal in the original, like 21 Cetanes, I think, or something like that as a reference. 21 Getanes. I don't know what it was. And that's I don't know if that translates to that, but I kind of hope it does. Can I? 3 weapons. Yeah, and he doesn't actually. I didn't even notice, but he doesn't have any signs of the battle damage. So I guess they're moving away from that. And apparently, I've got one of the good ones where the tabs on that connect. Where does it say? The connect the hood to the back aren't big, but apparently it's a common issue where the tabs are too large. So apparently I got a good copy of the toy. So yeah, I think that's everything on Mirage. I recommend him. He's a little bit different look of a car to the rest of them in the line. He's a good variety of like visuals compared to the rest of his Siege brethren. And he's that Siege. He's that good Siege simple, but also fun. I think that's the biggest thing I can take away from Siege. They're simple, but they're fun, and they're not fragile like they're designed for little kids. But if you like the look of this race car and the robot mode, I highly recommend him. He's solid. He's a solid soldier boy. So thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. But until then, keep it weird. Vroom. Bye.